What I plan to do this morning is use the rape of Nanking, the subject of my new book, as just one example to illustrate what the Japanese did in many of the regions that they conquered. About 61 years ago, in December of 1937, the Japanese Imperial Army invaded the city of Nanking, which was then the seat of the nationalist government in China, as well as the capital of mainland China. And within a 6 to 8 week period, the Japanese army not only looted and burned this defenseless city, but systematically raped, tortured, and murdered some 300,000 Chinese civilians. More people would die from the rape of Nanking than from the atomic blasts at Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined. There were stories of women who were nailed to walls and impaled after being raped, or nailed to boards and run over by army tanks. There were stories of people being hanged by their tongues on iron hooks, or buried waist down in the soil so they could be ripped apart by German shepherds. Even small children weren't spared the carnage at Nanking. Babies were tossed in the air and bayoneted on the way down, or thrown alive into vats of boiling water. Across the city, the army machine-gunned tens of thousands of Chinese men, or buried them alive, or used them for bayonet practice, or decapitation contests, or thousands of men were simply sprayed with gasoline and set on fire. In the city of Nanking, no woman was safe. Japanese soldiers raped great-grandmothers over the ages of 80, along with children under the ages of 8. The army did more than just rape women and girls, but often mutilated them horribly with tree branches, bayonets, swords, golf sticks, and even lit firecrackers. There were even stories of soldiers who sliced open small children to ravish them more effectively, and even stories of pregnant women who were gang raped before the fetuses were torn out of their bellies as trophies. And these aren't even some of the worst stories. Chinese sons were sometimes even forced to rape their own mothers, or fathers their own daughters, or brothers their own sisters, as other family members watched. Those who refused were usually killed on the spot. In the end, the Japanese raped more than 20,000 women and girls in Nanking.
来抖音极速版看视频领现金。